Hey Patreon, it's time for Feed Your Fiend. And a few minutes ago, I made a post about drinking Surge to get through feed night. Well, I finished a can, so if I seem a little bit wired up today, it's because Kurt bought me a Surge. I figured today, since I am wired up, we'll do a little extra on Feed Your Fiend. We're going to give you just a quick showing of how our holdbacks are doing, and we're going to feed them all. So, why don't we do it this way, Kurt? We're going to do it the fun way. Maybe some of these may be dirty. We have to clean a few of them. You've been warned. We're going to bring a few of them out to you so you can see them. Oh my God, like I said, some of them are going to need cleaned. This is, of course, our friend the Calabi. And if you look, about the size of the biggest part of it around, put that in there. See if it's going to eat that. I bet it does. Quit staring at me. Eat your dinner. 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 Bam! That gives us a chance to do some of this. One thing, I need to get deli cups that fit this size. I've still never done that. It's kind of a pain in the ass. I gotta figure out where to get the deli cups. Until then, I'm left with having to suck up the water. This is not the best way of doing it. Takes forever. But if you have a deli cup, way easier. Like I say, when they're in the middle of doing this, most of these ball pythons will let you kind of do whatever you want in there, which is really nice. Now, a little coconut is not going to hurt them, so I don't get too assed up. When it starts looking like it needs a good cleaning, you just give it one. Get a little more water there. See, and look how easy that was while the snake was eating. Super, super simple, right? Put that one back. Get the next one that was a holdback from this year. We're only doing this year's holdbacks. And as you can see, since I was gone, a lot of them did poop, this one included. Where'd I put the room? So here we go. Now this one, she's getting pretty good sized. So we'll go ahead and give her a good size meal. Dun, 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 dun. Don't be afraid. You can handle that. I will order the deli cups to fit in here whenever we do the movement. It's like, what I mean by the movement is all these are going to get moved out of there here in the very near future. And like usual, some of these probably will not eat in front of us. I see what you're doing there. Yeah, don't be prepped up to bite me. Eat your dinner. Here. I can't make it any easier. I really can't. Really? That's how we're going to be? So sometimes you got to put these back in here. We'll just go ahead and put this one up and see what happens here in a bit. Again, these guys are nocturnal, so they definitely eat better in the dark than they do in the light. Hey look, this is the first one that doesn't have a huge pile of poop in there. Yay me. Of course, this is our super pastel exanthic male. Yeah, you can eat that. You can eat that. You can eat that. We didn't hold back a lot of males this year, but this was one that we definitely did. What's that? That's a mouse? Yeah. Alright, I'll give it a rat. Save the mice. See, Kurt's really going to recognize those. I just see dinner. That's all I see. And the mouse have a little bit of a fatter body. I mean, the rats do, sorry. The tail ain't the same. But I just kind of grab and kill off. I just, Oh, now we're getting some interest. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Eat that rat. Eat that rat.
You can get copyright strike if you sing much.
It's Patreon. They ain't gonna copyright strike me.
They can.
They can? Well, they can. I'll tell you what they can copyright strike. Copyright strike Debbie Does Dallas later on. No, I'm kidding. That was a terrible joke. I'm sorry. I should be better behaved. That's the thing, for any of you guys that do YouTube, that is an unpredictable beast. and they will copyright strike you if you give them a chance. We've only fortunately had, we've had two. Our first ever one, I'll never forget it because we got this copyright strike, and it was pretty early on. Yep, it got it. It was pretty early on, so like I didn't know what to even think about it. Right? It's like, oh my god, we got this copyright strike. You're in, Shed, and I was like freaking out. And I watched the video. I mean, there was no reason for us to have a copyright strike. Like, none at all. Like, absolutely no reason why we should have had one. But we did. And so I went back and I watched it and I responded and I said, I don't know what was copyrighted. I thought maybe it's because there was a beer can in the video. Because I had a beer that day. And so, like, they took it away. The next one we got here on Patreon. That was because I thought, oh shit, rat man overboard. Oh, well, crap. This is what happens when you try to feed live on camera. Sometimes the rat jumps out. Yeah. So we'll deal with that later. You won't be as jumpy, will you? Don't let that one go. What the hell was that? You get one more shot at this. Don't fall in the trash can. Yeah. So this is all defensive nonsense now. So we're going to just show that, pull that out. No reason to get that thing bit 1,000 times defensively from a snake that's in shed. So, and you're probably wondering, well, gee, Matt, what are you going to do about that rat that hit the floor? Well, I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. This is terrible, but this is about the only thing you can do. If, while we're here working, it crawls out and we can catch it, it will get used for a good purpose. If not, we will put a little peanut butter on that guy, and in the morning they'll have it caught. You may be saying, that's terrible and that's wasteful, and you always say you hate waste, and I do. And I don't like having to do this. But as Kurt can tell you from running a rat facility, you leave those little bastards free, what happens?
They chew up stuff and tear up a bunch of things.
Right, they will. They love chewing the water lines, which we also have water lines here. I'm always concerned about them getting the wires that run the heat and things like that and gnawing. So what happens is they get the rat trap. That does mean they die a needless death, unfortunately. But I can't have them running free. You just can't have that. So it sucks, but them's the breaks. Part of the business, you know. And the only reason it really sucks is because there's going to be no good that comes to that rat's death then. Why are you have like completely wet down this tub and you're soaking in the water. You do realize that, right? We'll offer this one to you. Of course, this is our little GHI female. This one isn't GHI moho or anything, it's just straight up GHI. Isn't this really exciting when none of them feed? You have this like, let's feed the updates on the... There you go. Let me help you out there. Every now and then, though, whales will come out because they're not completely unused to people, and we do get a chance to, like, recover it. But that tends to be the rarity. We have spent hours before trying to catch those, but honestly, we've just decided we don't really have the time to be doing that, and the trap is an easier solution. And sometimes you do things like that, I guess. Maybe you guys don't. But one day you probably will. Like, I hate to say that because it seems kind of cold-hearted. But if there's one thing I've found, it's that the larger your collection gets in this business, the more things you tend to do that you thought you'd never do, like that. It's because it becomes more assembly line oriented, for right and wrong. Well, you shed, and you took a poop, and you'll eat in front of everybody. This is one of our het pies. This is making the, you know, taking our chance at the eventual pumpkin pie clutch. And this thing's a good eater. These are always been good eaters. And I don't think it's going to care that you guys are here watching, or the camera's here. I think it's just going to pound that rat. Now it's going to make a liar out of me because, well, that is what they tend to do. Really? You are going to let that thing walk on you like that? Are you kidding me right now? I'd like to clean up in there. But you can see how pretty that snake is and how well it's doing. Even though it made a liar of me today. What about you? This is our little paradox albino. Really pretty snake. Definitely one I really like. Also a very good feeder for me. Not sure what it's doing right now. That is a noisy rat too. That is Kurt sneezing while he's holding the camera. Proves he is real. Oh, come on. Just take it. Get me a Feed Your Fiend in here. I think we've only had one. We've shown like 5 snakes. Eat that rat! Can you guys hear that thing? It sounds like a broken lawnmower. Why? Now this is one that's giving me a little bit of a problem. I'll go ahead and show it to you. I think it did eat on its own last week. You can see it's been a little bit of a shy guy. So we're going to give it a little bit of a tinier meal and a mouse at that. See if we can't get it to eat. And preferably not try to kill me, but actually eat. It's looking good. Oh. Oh shit. Okay, because I don't want to lose this little mouse, I'm going to go ahead and put this one up. Otherwise, I'm going to lose that thing. But hopefully with it at least striking, it'll choose to take it. That leaves us with one more. And that is our holdback female pied. Right here. And she's done really good. She's been a good feeder for me. Want that? They always say pies are stubborn. We'll see if she'll eat on camera or if she's going to prove to be stubborn. And then what we'll do is we'll go back through all these really quick and to see who did what for us if we can. You don't get to jump out. Nope. Dun 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 dun. It's like the jaw steam. Okay, fine. That rat's gonna be jumpy. Alright, Kurt, come on over here. Let's see how we did. And again, this is just the holdbacks. So, this guy, or girl, as you can see, is swallowing it. She's doing really, really well for us. And she was a little bit of a slow starter. Now here's a trick, because you know where we put those tongs at? I lost the tongs. This one has killed it, but it glass overboard. I don't know how we're gonna recover that. It killed it in the water dish, and in my experience, ball pythons will not eat shit out of their water dish very well. So we move it out. And of course, once we're off camera, this one still hasn't got it. And we'll leave these in here for a bit and come back and check them later. We pulled that one out. This one's a no. They just are like, why did you put me on camera today? Some reason this one's a no, but I do have an opportunity now. Yeah, I know you're going to want to bite the shit out of me for this. The need's done, buddy. Nope. Do a little cleaning. Ew, poopy on the hands. See how this one did. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. And I'm going to bet nothing yet. That one is coming out of its height, so that's good. Alright guys, this was a very uninteresting episode of Feed Your Fiend. I do apologize. Basically what we accomplished is we got, well, it's 1-to-1. We got one snake that we know is going to eat, and we got one rat that got away. Can't win them all. We'll see you next week.